Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing with the Matrix palette, the Trinity one, and it's from XX Revolution and I'm excited. I don't usually buy a lot of XX Revolution, but the Matrix, hello, one of my favourite films ever. I've literally just finished watching the trilogy with my husband and we're excited for the new film that's coming out. So I had to pick up one of the Matrix palettes, so I went for this one. As you will have seen with the swatches and the close-ups, it's a beautiful palette. Yeah, this is the Trinity one, Trinity Luxx Palette. I can't actually remember how much it is off the top of my head right now, but I will link it down below if I can find it, because it's not actually on Beauty Bay. The rest of the collection, the Matrix collection, seems to be on Beauty Bay, but this palette was missing, so I had to get it from the Revolution website. This is the one that I had my eye on, just because it's got the greens, it's not too big like the blue pill and the red pill palette, and the other palette was fairly neutral. I think that was the Morpheus one. But this one is so up my street, and after doing the swatches, I'm even more impressed with it than I was before. Yeah, you can see mine's a little bit bashed up now because I have swatched it, but I'm excited. So this palette has got 7 shimmers. It's got a nice matte to shimmer ratio. I like the variety of colours. I like that they've included the sort of purpley colours with the greens, and yeah, the shimmers. When I swatch them, they look absolutely beautiful, so I can't wait to dive into this palette. The pan sizes are quite big. It's got a nice mirror on it. It does feel like a nice quality palette. I really like the packaging. I love the fact that it's green. I thought more of this collection would be green because, you know, it's the Matrix. I also have 2 of the liquid lipsticks. Obviously I had to get the green one. If there's a funky lipstick colour, I need to have it. So I have actually tried this out once before, just randomly when I wasn't wearing any other makeup, and it did look rather odd, but it was a nice green. So yeah, I've got these 2. What are these called? The Mr. Anderson and Agent Smith. So I'll be pairing it with one of these later. Not sure which one yet. I'm hoping it'll be the green one, but we'll see. I have primed with my Revlon Candid, and I forgot to tell you there is a name sheet, which greatly irritates me. You go to all of this effort to make a really nice Matrix palette and then you put a name sheet. Spoils it all, Revolution, spoils it all. Not impressed. There should be no need for name sheets anymore. But yeah, I have to keep hold of this now so that I know the names of the shades, which is really, really annoying. I'm going to start out with this Jessup 226 smudger brush, and I'm going to go into the shade, let me check my name sheet, PVC, which is this deep navy colour here, because I like my depth. And we'll see how this goes down. Just pop it on the outer corner. Would I have bought this palette had it not have been the Matrix? No. The colour story is beautiful, but I wouldn't have needed it in my collection whatsoever. I've got a lot of beautiful eyeshadow palettes as it is. Am I a sucker for when they do a collab with a film? Very probably. That shade has gone down very pigmented. No patchiness as of yet. We'll keep you updated on the level of patchiness and pigment. Then on a Morphe M506, I'm going to go into the shade, what shade is this? Dodge Bullets, which is this purple one here. Gosh, I love the Matrix films so much. So very much. I mean, the first one is my favourite because it's just amazing. But I love all of them. I'm really, I can't tell you how excited I am for the new one. I've seen the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, check out the trailer. It looks like it's going to be amazing, and this pigment looks pretty amazing as well, to be honest. There's quite a bit of kickback in the pan, which is fine for me. Some people may find that irritating. I don't usually buy a lot from Revolution anymore. The quality isn't always my favourite, but recently they've been making me part with my cash, and I don't know what's happening, but I've liked every palette that I've bought from them. There hasn't been a dud palette as of yet. Oh, I'm liking this. I am liking this. oh, let's have a celebratory sip of coffee. Then on a JS12, I'm going to take the shade, let me just consult my name sheet again, Revolution. Telephone, which is that one there. And just plop it next to, that's pigmented, wow. Plop it next to that purple. Just take it carefully and slowly, Kerry. Oh, wow. I mean, I am happy with the blend on this. It doesn't look the best just staring at myself on screen, but in real life, the blend looks nice. It wouldn't be me if I didn't go into some greens. So I'm going to take my Jessup 230 Luxe pencil and I'm going to go into, which green shall we do? I'm going to go into Combat, which is this nice light green here. This could be a mistake. I'm just going to tuck it in. Ooh. Front part of the eye. I love greens and purples together. I don't care if it's a bit like Barney the dinosaur, I think it's nice. I think it looks beautiful. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Cyber Criminal, which is this green here, which is slightly darker I think, and put it in between the green and the purple very carefully. Oh, hello. Then I'm just going to go back into that pinky shade there because I feel like we lost a little bit of that with that green. I mean, I wouldn't normally put green and pink right next to each other like that and want to blend them, so I don't think I am going to blend them necessarily, but I do think that they look nice next to each other. Then I'm going to go back into this purpley shade called Dodge Bullets, and I nearly went in with the wrong side of my brush. And just do a little bit more blendy. Then I'm just going to take a Spectrum A27 and go into this shimmer which is called Machine, just because we need a shimmer. And see what it looks like on top of this green. See if it adds a little extra something. See, normally I go in with a cut crease and, you know, do my usual thing. I felt like changing it up a bit today. Got to keep you on your toes. Then I'm just going to take the tiniest bit of Virus, which is this one here, on that same brush that I've just wiped off. And then I'll do a little bit of that because it's got a bit of a pinky shimmer. Just over where the pink begins. See how we feel about this. I'm trying not to take too much. Bit fallout. And then since as we're doing this with the shimmers, I might as well go into the purple shimmer, which is Resistance. That one there. And pop a little bit over the purple. Obs. Oh, I'm liking this. I am liking this. So for lower lash line, I'm just gonna take the first dark shade that I started out with, which is PVC, on the first brush that I had, and just wrap it onto the lower lash line. Then I think I want to go into the purple and then the pink, which is Dodge Bullets and Telephone. Then I'm going to take a Do Colour 11 brush and a little bit of the pink Telephone shade and just smoke out the lower lash line a touch. Then I'm going to go in with my Barry M High Vis eyeliner in Dangerous in the waterline. I'll stick some lashes on and then we'll come back and pick a lip. Totally forgot in a corner, didn't I? So sorry. I obviously want to use, what is this? The One. That white shimmer there looks amazing. I need a brush though. We'll just pop that. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. So for lip, I am going to go for the green one, just because I can. Then I do have a handyman, that does not say handyman, Handian waterproof cream gel liner. These are actually for your waterline, but they're rubbish for that. I got them on Amazon, so I'll use them as lip liner. They work okay, because yeah, I'm just thinking the last time I used that it was very difficult to get a sharp line around my lips, so I shall line it with this first. Yeah, that looks beautiful. Then we're going to go in with this. I noticed with this the last time I put it on, you have to sort of build it up and sort of go in with 2 layers, otherwise it can be a bit sheer, but once it's on, I mean, it stays on. It's nice. Just look at that colour. I don't care if this isn't everyone's cup of tea, I absolutely love this. I've put quite a thick layer on, I had to sort of double it up so that it doesn't look sheer, but once you've done that, as you can see, it looks lovely and opaque. Takes a while to dry down when it's like that though, so bear that in mind. Try not to drink anything and just let your lips dry before you do anything, but I am obsessed with this colour. I mean, it doesn't really go with the eye look that well. I don't care, I love this colour. So guys, there you have it. This is the finished eye look. The lips are on. I'm really impressed with what I tried today. This palette is fantastic. Like I say, I wouldn't have picked it up if it hadn't have been Matrix, because although it's a beautiful palette, I don't need this colour story in my collection 100%, but knowing it is the Matrix. Yes, okay, I fell for it. I'm a sucker. I don't care because it's absolutely beautiful. The quality has blown me away. The swatches blew me away. I love the blendability. I really, really like this palette. I don't think you can go wrong. The shimmers aren't the most metallic foily shimmers ever, but if you already know that before you're going to purchase the palette, I mean, they're pretty, but they're a bit softer and not as bling in your face on the eye, unless I suppose you really, really pack it on. I mean, my ring light's making them look extremely shiny on my finger, so yeah, they're pretty. Really impressed with the mattes, even this really deep shade here, what's it called, PVC, blended out nicely, no patchiness. I really like the look that I came up with. I love the colour story. I think there's a lot of different looks you could do with this palette. I think they've done well for the Matrix. I would definitely recommend this if you've been thinking about it and umming and ahhing or waiting for it to come to Beauty Bay. Just grab it on Revolution if it's still in stock. I don't actually know if it's in stock right now, but I will leave a link below if it is. Yeah, if you've been thinking about it, just go for it and do it because it's the Matrix, man. Liquid lips. I'm still yet to try this one, which is Mr. Anderson, but I absolutely love the green one. Like I say, once you've built it up, because it can look a bit sheer on first application, once you've built it up and got it to full opacity, it's fantastic. It's pretty much transfer proof once it's fully dried down. It's not too bad at all. It's not really going to budge too much unless, you know, you're eating a real greasy huge burger. Kind of making myself hungry. But yeah, I really, really like this liquid lip, and I love the packaging of these and just the design. Everything that they've done in this collection I think has been fantastic, and I'm really, really pleased that the quality matches that. I'm happy with the things that I picked up. So let me know, did you pick anything up from this collection? Do you like the Matrix films? And is that what made you want to buy the stuff? If you could please remember to like this video, give me a comment down below, and if you want to subscribe, that would be fantastic. I plan on reviewing a lot more makeup very soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.